Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration, intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 480 of the Daily 180, and we are talking about continuing the conversation about the difference between negotiable and non-negotiable. Today, I want to talk a little bit about negotiable. The whole idea of negotiable is that which can be done without. When we talk about things that are negotiable in our lives, a lot of times we're talking about things that we really don't care about. We'll say, either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, what we've just done is we've opened a negotiation, and we've said that either of these two things I can do without, I'm going to pick one. Now, why does this become important for us as we're making progress? It's oftentimes because there are things that in our lives are crowding out some really fun and exciting adventures, opportunities for growth, and perhaps sometimes they're crowding out the very things that we want the most. When I was 19 years old, I took 2 years off out of my life and decided to do some humanitarian service through my church. I went to a different country, and I took 2 suitcases and a carry-on bag. Now, at that point in my life, I had never been away from home for so long, and I had never been away from home with so little for so long. I arrived in a foreign country. Luckily for me, it was a foreign country that spoke English. Unluckily for me, it was a foreign country that spoke English. So I thought I was showing up, and the reality was they were speaking a totally different kind of English from me. The only things that I had with me, the only things that I could rely on, the only things that were familiar were those things in my suitcases, my clothes. I brought some mementos from home, but for the most part, it was my clothes, and that was pretty much it. So for 2 years, I learned to do without a lot of other kinds of things. Now, granted, I had an apartment, we had food, I had arranged for money and all those kinds of things, so I could still have that, but I didn't have Kool-Aid. I had to learn a whole new set of, that's a different story unto itself. I had to learn a whole new way of shopping and of trying to take care of things. The only things that I had that were familiar when I went to this new place were the things that could carry in my suitcases. And what I learned was that I could get comfortable with new things. New things became things that I could add in, and they also became things that could be negotiable. For me, the idea of opening up the things that we're looking at and saying what's negotiable is a powerful piece of making progress. Whether you're talking about going minimal, trying to do a minimalistic approach to something, or you Marie Kondo everything in your house, or you're just going through a massive decluttering of everything, open up the ideas and say what is negotiable. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. If this is something that you've enjoyed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell to be reminded when we're doing our next ones. And in the meantime, go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.